my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Summer and I'm a reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. And today I'm going to share with you a breakdown and review of all of the reseller boxes that I have gotten since last summer, since I started reselling and buying these boxes. So that way you can kind of see if they're worth it for you or how they went for me, that kind of thing. These boxes are just from two companies. One is ThredUP and the other one is a company called Jomar. So let's get started. This is a total of 7 boxes. The very first box that I ordered was a Jomar shoe box. It was 8 months ago, and so it was last July 2020, and it was around, with shipping, $110 for 20 pair of shoes. I was able to list 19 of them. I have sold 16 and I have 3 pair left. So I made $506.53 from that box. After you take out the cost of the box, my profit has been $396.53. Now, I will say I have a hate-love relationship with Jomar. I don't think that I'll order any more boxes from them, and I'll go on into that here in a little bit. But I think there was only 1 pair of shoes in that box that saved me. The shoes were all in very bad condition. They were super dirty. It took me 5 hours to clean all of those shoes. I just don't have the desire or the time to sit and do that ever again. But the 1 pair of shoes that I did get in that box was a pair of Tamara Milan. I believe I'm saying that correctly. And they're designer shoes, and they sold for $299. So if I had not have gotten that pair of shoes in that box, I would not have profited that much off of that box to be worth the 5 hours that I cleaned the shoes and the time that it took me to list the shoes and all that. So that is my review on the Jomar shoe box. All right, moving on. The next one was also still 8 months ago. I ordered it last July of 2020. Was a Jomar New Tags lower end reseller pack. I don't believe they have this one on their site anymore. This one was horrible. Absolutely horrible. So this was $79.99 plus shipping. I had a discount code that I used that saved me $11.99, and they ended up refunding me for half of the box because of the issues that I had. So they refunded me $54. So after all that, plus the shipping and all that, it ended up costing $45.89. Now, I got 20 pieces in that box. I ended up being able to list 18, but I will say that I did list almost everything that I possibly could, even stuff that was still flawed, just to try to recoup my money back. And the things that were wrong, oh my goodness. One of the things that I'll just tell you was a black bodysuit. I had 2 of them. The MSRP for most of this stuff, I would not even, I don't know, I guess it is low end, but I was thinking that they would send me some stuff that was a little bit higher of an MSRP than what it was. They retailed for $14.99. Okay, so I had a lot of that kind of stuff in there. You cannot possibly make your money back when the cost of goods of each item is, almost what you would get for it. But the problem was one of these bodysuits even had bodily secretions in the crotch area. Yeah. So had to throw that one away. But yeah, they claimed to only have 15% flaw rate with their boxes, but this was like way over half of the box was so damaged. So I did reach out to them. I can say that they have been understanding and is willing to refund you, or you can send the box back, that kind of thing, to get a refund. So they did send me half of the money back for that one. So that being said, I've sold 7 items in that box. I have 11 left. And this has been 8 months and I've only sold 7. That's how bad these items were. They have made me $141.61. And after the cost of the box, I've only profited $95.72. So even with refunding me for half of the box, totally don't think that that one is worth it at all. Hang on, I'm thirsty. I have filmed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th video tonight because as you can see, this mountain of clothes behind me was a 200-pound ThredUP rescue or bulk box that I got. So I filmed that. Those videos will be coming up the next few weeks. So my throat's a little dry. Okay, moving on. So the next one was, again, 8 months ago. Ordered this in July of 2020. Was a ThredUP 10-pound men's rescue box. I think now they're doing like the 50-pound boxes, I think, or 25-pound, might be 25-pound for these. I would probably order one of those, but I wouldn't order a 10-pound again. I don't think that it has enough items in it to get like good stuff, because this one hasn't been really profitable at all for me. So this one was $49.99 with shipping and everything. It was a total of 12 pieces, and I was able to list them all. There was nothing flawed or anything like that in them. It was just items that wasn't really worth a lot of money. So I've sold 6. I have 6 pieces left. I've made $92.50, and after the cost of the box, I've profited $42.51. And this is these totals that I'm giving you is taking out like my platform fees and stuff. So that being said, 8 months ago, that box has not been profitable for me. And I think the 6 pieces I have left is not really high money items, and I don't really think that it's worth it. But I may, like I said, order the bigger box that they have, because I have seen some unboxing of that one and it have seemed to be pretty good. So the next one was 7 months ago, August of 2020. I ordered, yet again, another Jomar sweater weather box. This one was the last Jomar box that I bought. This one just done it for me. So this one was during a promotional time that they were having. If you ordered the sweater weather box, you got a box of 25-piece jewelry for free. The jewelry 25-piece box was retailed at $75, so you would get that for free. The sweater weather box was 20 pieces, and with shipping and everything, it totaled to $192.35. So I got that plus the 25 pieces of jewelry. The 25 pieces of jewelry is what saved this box. If I hadn't have got those free pieces of jewelry that were really good, I would not have, maybe not even made my money back. Maybe right at made my money back. So this one I also had to reach out to them because I had probably 80% of the box that was flawed. It was so bad. I had missing buttons, ripped. I had a pair of Sandro Nuitag gloves, which would have been a great item, but it had this huge rip right in the palm of them. I listed them anyways. Somebody bought them, believe it or not, but I think they only bought them for like $15. But I was just trying to get my money back for the box. They had so much pet hair. I had 2, I think, pair of Ugg boots. I had a pair of Sorel boots that have like the fur on the inside, and they were so full. All these boots were so full of pet hair. I had to get my vacuum cleaner out to suck all the pet hair out. It was just way too much work. So this was over the weekend when I opened the box. So I didn't get a response back from them until Monday, which is understandable. But I spent all weekend stain treating. My mom still got buttons to sew. I got a Coach coat. I think it's vintage though. But it had the button. I went to photograph it and the button just fell off. It was a button that just fell off. So I'm like, oh my God. So she still got that coat to sew the buttons. I don't sew. She does all my sewing for me. So she's got to sew that button back on. But it was just one problem after another. So they got back to me on Monday and said, well, if you're unhappy, then you can just send the box back for a refund. So I'm like, well, my God, I've spent all weekend trying to get this stuff to where it can be kind of sellable, and I don't want to just send it back. I would like just refund me for whatever flawed items over your 15% was. But they wouldn't do that. They said, well, if you don't want to send the box back, then here's you a 35% off coupon code to use towards your next purchase. I still have not to this day used that coupon code, and I probably won't. I don't, and I know some people have gotten good stuff from them, but I've also seen some bad unboxings for them. People have really mixed reviews. I think they are capable of being a really good company for resellers, but their quality control or whatever, I think needs to step it up a little bit. Maybe they're short staffed because of the pandemic and stuff. I don't know what it is, but what they put in the boxes need to be, I think, a little bit better for what you pay for it, because the price per item is kind of high for their company. But I know you can get some high dollar designer pieces in there too, which is worth it. But the risk of you getting damaged stuff, I don't think is really worth it for me. But anyway, so I got a total with the jewelry and the box. The sweater or the box could be shoes, accessories, or sweaters, jeans, that kind of stuff. So it was a total of 45 pieces altogether, counting the jewelry. I was able to list 39 of the things. And like I said, I tried to list everything that I possibly could. I've sold 28 of those pieces. Most of them is the jewelry. The jewelry's almost gone. I've got a lot of like Rebecca Minkoff, J. Crew, some sterling silver in there. It was a lot of good jewelry that sold really good. But I still have 11 pieces left. I have made $523.36, and after you take out the cost of the box, I've profited $331.01. But like I said, if you take how much I've made from the jewelry, I would probably just be breaking even on that. Okay, so next was 6 months ago. I bought the ThredUP 100-pound bulk clothing box. This was in September of 2020. I got a total of 144 pieces total. I was able to list 132. This box cost $300. And I've sold 60 pieces in that box so far. I have 72 pieces left. And I have profited, or I have made $1,013.21 after you take out the $300 that I paid for the box. I've profited $713.21. By far, I think this is the best box to buy. That's why I chanced and bought one of the $500 boxes, because I think that's a really good deal. And for me, only to still have 72 things listed left, that's pure profit from here on out. I think that's great. Even if I still can only make $5 or $10 on each item, that's great. So next was, I put these two together because I bought them together and they came at the same time. This was 3 months ago. I bought 2 of the ThredUP shoe rescue boxes, and this came in December of 2020. It was a total of 30 pair of shoes if you count both boxes, and both boxes total together was $180. I was able to list 26 pair out of the 30. I have sold 9 pair, and I have 17 pair left, and I have made $305.18 after you take out the price of the boxes. I've profited $125.18 already, and I still have 17 pair of shoes left. For 3 months, I think that's a really, really good deal. So I think, in my opinion, the ThredUP shoe boxes, for the most part, is worth it. So next was the ThredUP Coach bag box. I have a video that I haven't put out yet that I filmed on this box if you want to check that out. Now, I did get this one 3 months ago when I got the shoe box. They came at the same time. So that was in December of 2020. This was 5 bags for $90. So that came out to like $17 a piece. Now, Granted, I just was able to list these a few weeks ago just because the bags, in my opinion, they just weren't great. I had no desire to list them, honestly. But I wanted to try to get my money back. So I've sold one bag. I have 4 left. And I've made $24, so I'm in the negative $66 on that box so far. I think I'll make my money back, but will I make a big profit? No. Just because of the bags that I got. They were really like older styles. The better bags were in good condition. They were really stained and just missing pieces, missing like crossbody straps and stuff like that. So I just don't think that box is that worth it. So yeah, I may try one of their the 5 handbag. That's like the premium, what is it called? Premium handbags or designer handbags. I'm not sure what it's called. I've watched some unboxings on that one, and that one seems really good, but I don't know. I just don't think the Coach bags, unless it's a newer style and really good condition, that they resell for a lot. So not to pay $17 a piece for a used bag. I think that's just a little much. And one of the bags wasn't even a bag; it was a wristlet, which I don't think that should count as a handbag. But that's just my opinion. So that's my breakdown of all of my reseller boxes that I've gotten in the past. This is the only boxes that I've bought since I've started reselling. And for the most part, I think the ThredUP bulk boxes is probably the best deal for the money. I'm able to get some brands that I wouldn't normally find out thrifting here at home, just because of the area that I live in, and I just think that they're worth it, in my opinion. So that's just my opinion on these. If you guys have a different opinion, let me know. And I hope you found this helpful and enjoyed this video. And if you like this kind of content, please think about subscribing, hitting that like button. That would really help me out, and I really appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.